Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about the the julep. I have NYX on the brain. The julep face primer. So as you can see, there's nothing left on the container. I use rubbing alcohol to clean all of my makeup containers and stuff down with every week, and it took all of it off. But this is the julep face primer. I got this in one of the very last boxes that I got from Julep, and I was super excited to use it. I normally use the e.l.f. primer. I've used more high-end primers and they're just a little bit too much for me, so I went kind of with a cheaper primer thinking it would be a little bit thinner, and it works wonderful for me. So when I got this, I thought, oh, awesome. Like, I love everything else that Julep has ever sent me. I absolutely love their nail polishes. I love their overnight face mask, the moisturizing face mask. I love their hair products that they've sent me. So I was super excited to try this, and it failed. It failed epically bad. I tried using this on its own. I tried using it over moisturizer. I tried mixing it with my e.l.f. primer, and it's just, for me, it's awful. It turned my foundation orange. It bunched up in places. It made me splotchy. It was just no kinds of good. And I've used this. I've had this for probably 4 or 5 months, and I used it continually. I kept thinking, well, if I do this to it, if I do that to it, or maybe I just keep using it because maybe it was this foundation. I've used it with different foundations. Nothing. Same thing every time. It is just horrendous. I hate waste. I cannot stand to waste products. So I have to find something to use this for. So I decided to just try it as an eyeshadow primer, and yay! It's amazing as an eyeshadow primer. Like, I was so excited that this actually had a decent use for it, because if it not, like, I would have just thrown it away, because I asked my daughter if she wanted it, and she was like, after what I saw it do to you, Mom, yeah, I don't think so, but thanks anyway. And she said it just like that too. So I decided to try it as an eyeshadow primer, and it worked amazing. This stuff is incredible. Like, I only have to use the teeny tiniest amount, and I just dab it on my eyelids and just kind of dab it and blend it, and I use the majority of it on my bottom lid, and I blend it upwards, and I let it set for like 30 seconds to a minute before I start putting on my eyeshadow, and it's wonderful. It's perfect. It's amazing. I don't have any problems with my eyeshadows creasing during the day. I don't have any problems with the color not being as pigmented throughout the day. This is the best stuff ever. I was using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I've used it for years, and I never thought I was going to find something that I thought was good enough to replace that, and this is totally good enough to replace that. Like, I am never using anything for eyeshadow primer ever again. Like, my days are super long. When I get up for work, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to start getting my kids ready for school, and I start getting myself ready around 6 o'clock. I have to be at work by 9, so I have to leave here by 8 o'clock, 8:30. And so my makeup is on around by 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I don't get to take it off again that night until I'm done that night, usually between 10 and midnight. And using this stuff, my eyeshadow looks just as amazing as it did when I first put it on as it does when I take it off all of those hours later. So, I mean, how can you go wrong with this? If you are somebody who has used this as a face primer and it has worked for you, awesome. I am so happy for you. I'm so glad you did not have to go through the hell that I went through with this, because it was absolutely awful. Like, it was so bad that my husband and I were going out to lunch, and I had put this on my face, and I had put my foundation on. When I first put everything on, it looks amazing. Like, it fills in your pores, and you look like you have this amazing porcelain skin, and like after 2 hours, like, it's like the porcelain is just melting off of your face. It's awful. So my husband and I, we left the house. We were going to lunch together. We had a few errands to run, so we ran to a couple of places, and right before we went into the restaurant, I opened up the mirror in the car just to check my face and see if I needed to fix anything, and I was horrified. And I was like, why did you not tell me I look like a reject from House of Wax? Like, what is wrong with you? And he was like, well, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. He's like, but I thought something did look a little weird. You let me walk around. How long have I looked like this? He goes, I don't know, a while? Fuck my life. So I wouldn't go into the restaurant. Like, I sat there in the car and I took tissues and I tried to wipe this stuff and even it up as much as I possibly could, and it still looked like butt. So I wouldn't even go to the restaurant. I ordered online and he walked in and picked it up and we ate in the car. Like, I'm not even playing. That's how bad this was. So if you did not have to go through any of that, I am so, so happy for you. But if you're somebody who got this in their julep box and it didn't quite work out the way that you were hoping as a face primer, try it as an eyeshadow primer, because I'm telling you, it's incredible. It is awesome. Like, it will change your life. Okay, maybe it won't change your life, but it will totally change your eyeshadow life. So that is my quick review on the Julep face primer. As a face primer, as an eyeshadow primer, yes, it is amazing. So check this stuff out. If you're looking for an eyeshadow primer, you can go onto Julep's website and you can order it from them. It's, I think, $15 or $18, but literally, like, this little tube is like, I've been using it for like 4 months, and I used it on my face for like 3 of those months, and for my eyes for like last month, and it's still like half full. So like, for the price tag in the little tiniest bit that you have to use to get it to work, I mean, this stuff's gonna last you forever. It's totally worth the price tag. Totally get some, try it out. If you have this and have tried it as a face primer and loved it, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have this as a face primer and you tried it and you hated it, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have this and you hated it as a face primer and you're going to try it as an eyeshadow primer and you try it and you love it, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try and get another video up on Monday. I want to do my skincare routine for you guys, because I've said it 1,000 times how temperamental my skin is, and I've got my skincare routine down, and it's amazing for me. So if you have super sensitive skin and you're still looking for a routine that is going to help you out, then tune back in next week and I'll have that up for you. Have a fantastic week, y'all, and I will see you later.